So to pretty much conclude this series, pretty much talking about divine feminine energies returning and all of that. um I pretty much wanted this last video. There's just a few things that I forgot to mention in the previous two videos. And so this is pretty much going to be that third part, adding in things that I forgot to mention. Okay. And so the first thing was pretty much explaining how in the Sumerian text, because I'm reading the Sumerian mythology book. I don't have it with me in my card to show you, but I will link it down below if you are on my YouTube family. Okay. Please like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on my content. All right. But in the Sumerian text, they also talk about Ishtar and Anana. Okay, and how Ishtar was the original name for the divine feminine archetype, and later it became Anana. And in today's time, when we're thinking about Saturnalia and the Saturnalian rituals and things of that nature, they often like to demonize or again pervert the energy of Ishtar, the fertility goddess. She rules over Easter. And of course, we know how this is all correlated with Jesus, the return of Christ, the return of the sun figurehead, and things of that nature. Okay, and so that's the first thing that I forgot to mention. Okay, the second thing I forgot to mention is that once we overstimulate the divine feminine energy, and so now her energy is destructive, it's also tied to the male's concept of that they have to direct that feminine energy. Okay, and so I don't want to come on here and make it seem like all men are the problem or all men are destructive, because they are not. But we just are in a time period where energies are reversed. Men aren't supposed to dominate women. Men are supposed to direct the energy of the woman. Okay, they're supposed to. That doesn't mean tell you what to do and all of that, but it just means to when she's being destructive, or when she's being in her cosmic element of feminine energy, it's that masculine energy that has to step in and direct that energy. Okay, and so there's a ma'at, or a balance between the divine feminine and the divine masculine, but roles have been reversed, where the male wants to overstep his part instead of letting her be in her element, letting her be powerful the way that she is. There is a suppressing of her energy under this matriarchy that we're having, where you aren't powerful, where we don't listen to you, and things of that nature. Just sit in the back of the room and be quiet. In Islam, there's a concept of when a woman is on her period, she can't even be in the church. You know what I'm saying? So there's an underlining of the woman's power, but once a woman is in her power, it's her male counterpart to not overstep it or not fight it, but let's just direct this energy, because we know where this is going. This is what you do, but this is the direction that we have to go in. Okay, I'm in Ra, okay, or the 5D and the 3D. It's, you gotta work together in my eyes. So I don't want to come on here and make it seem like all men are bad or things of that nature, or this is like a high feminist page or whatever. Is not. I'm not a feminist. I don't hate men. I love my men. But there is when we are in a state where energies is shifting, consciousness is shifting, there's a battle over power and things of that nature. There needs to always be the reiteration of ma'at, where we need each other to stabilize the other. And so I want to reiterate that. Okay. And then the third thing I forgot to mention is, if you've ever channeled Mother Nature, or Pachamama, or in the Greek pantheon they call her Gaia. Okay, if you ever channeled her energy, in my last video I mentioned how men want to take from the woman, right? That's their That's the energy of it all. And in the patriarchy that we have today, there's a take from the woman's power. Take, because you know she's always going to give. You know what I'm saying? Rather that is something sexual. Rather that is a house to build a home in, children. There is a taking of advantage and a disrespecting of the divine feminine energy. And if you know anything about Gaia, planet Earth, Pachamama, we understand that the earth keeps giving. The earth gives fruit. The earth gives vegetables. The earth gives herbs to heal the body. The earth gives life to us. You know, the earth gives us animals so we can feed and be fruitful. You know what I'm saying? And in this patriarchy that we're having, there's a take from the woman because you know she's going to give, and then there's an overtaking. So that's capitalism. You know what I'm saying? There's an abuse going on with the planet because she's a divine feminine vessel, and there is no give and there is no take. And so that's just kind of the energy that you have in this day and time. You can even look at the planet and how the planet is responding to these actions. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gonna keep taking from me and not even giving me offers back to the planet. You know, you like to overuse the divine feminine vessel, and that is not fair to her. That is why you see all types of earthquakes, floods, because this is a response. This is a rebellion, goddammit. Like, what the fuck? So that's pretty much the last 3 things that I pretty much forgot to mention in these past 2 videos. Again, if you are my YouTube family, please like, share, and subscribe to this video to stay updated on my content. And that concludes our Venus and Lucifer correlations. Okay. The divine feminine is very powerful. The divine masculine, when he uses his energy correctly, it's very powerful. And you know, understand that my eye is also a feminine deity, and that is like the key to everything. Balance. Just balance each other out. Don't try to overpower the other. Don't try to undermine the other. You know, work with each other's energy in each other's element without trying to change each other or suppress each other. Okay. And so with that being said, I love y'all. Pata. Peace.